MoviePass. The name itself conjured images of endless nights at the cinema, popcorn-filled laps, and the intoxicating aroma of buttered anticipation. It was a dream come true for movie lovers, a passport to a world of stories, emotions, and experiences. For a generation raised on the allure of the silver screen, it seemed too good to be true. The idea of watching unlimited movies for a single monthly fee was revolutionary, and as we would learn it was. The promise of unlimited access to the latest blockbusters and indie gems alike was a tantalizing prospect. But for a fleeting moment, MoviePass captured the imagination of moviegoers everywhere, promising a golden ticket to cinematic nirvana. It was a phenomenon that swept across the nation. The premise was intoxicatingly simple: watch as many movies as you want, whenever you want, for one low monthly fee. It was a concept that seemed almost too good to be true. It was a deal that seemed almost irresistible, a siren song to film fanatics and casual viewers alike. The excitement was palpable and the buzz was everywhere. The initial buzz was palpable, a collective gasp of excitement rippling through the entertainment world. Social media was abuzz with people sharing their MoviePass experiences. Could this be the future of movie consumption? The idea of breaking free from the traditional constraints of moviegoing was exhilarating. The traditional model with its exorbitant ticket prices and overpriced concessions suddenly felt archaic, a relic of a bygone era, a dinosaur in the face of this bold new challenger. MoviePass was not just a service, it was a movement, a challenge to the status quo. MoviePass had arrived, and the established order seemed poised to crumble. It was a new dawn for moviegoers, a revolution in the making. The story of MoviePass begins not in the gilded halls of Hollywood, but in the bustling tech hub of Silicon Valley, a place known for its innovation and disruptive ideas. It was the brainchild of Stacy Spikes and Hammett Watt, two entrepreneurs with a passion for film and a vision for disrupting the status quo. They saw an opportunity to revolutionize the way people experienced movies. Their initial concept, launched in 2011, was a subscription service that resembled a more traditional membership program. For a fixed monthly fee, subscribers received a set number of movie tickets, typically between 2 and 4, redeemable at participating theaters. This model aimed to make moviegoing more accessible and predictable for avid film fans. It was a novel idea, but one that struggled to gain widespread traction. The market was not yet ready for such a shift in the traditional moviegoing experience. The limited number of movies, coupled with a relatively high subscription cost, failed to ignite the mass market appeal the founders had envisioned. Consumers were hesitant to commit to a service that didn't offer enough value for the price. MoviePass needed a spark, a catalyst to propel it from niche offering to mainstream phenomenon. The founders knew they had to rethink their strategy to capture the public's imagination. Little did they know that catalyst would arrive in the form of a radical price change, a bold move that would redefine the company's future, one that would shake the entertainment industry to its core. This daring decision would set the stage for MoviePass to become a household name, forever altering the landscape of movie consumption. The year was 2017. Netflix was king, streaming was ascendant, and movie theaters were grappling with declining attendance. The traditional cinema experience was under threat, as more people preferred the convenience of watching movies from the comfort of their homes. It was against this backdrop that MoviePass, now under the leadership of Mitch Lowe, a former executive at Netflix, made a decision that would change everything. Lowe, with his deep understanding of the entertainment industry, saw an opportunity to revolutionize the way people experienced movies. They slashed the price of their monthly subscription to a staggering $10. This bold move was designed to attract a massive user base quickly, disrupting the traditional moviegoing model. For the price of a single movie ticket in many cities, subscribers could now see an unlimited number of films each month. This was an offer too good to pass up for many movie enthusiasts. The response was immediate and overwhelming. People flocked to sign up, eager to take advantage of this unprecedented deal. Subscriptions skyrocketed from a few 100,000 to over 3 million in a matter of months. The rapid growth was a testament to the pent-up demand for affordable movie-going options. MoviePass had tapped into a deep well of consumer desire, a yearning for affordability and access in an increasingly expensive entertainment landscape. People were thrilled to have a cost-effective way to enjoy their favorite pastime. The company was hailed as a visionary disruptor, a David taking on the Goliath of the movie industry. It seemed like MoviePass had cracked the code to revitalize the cinema experience, but behind the facade of success, cracks were already beginning to show. The sustainability of their business model was in question, and the industry was watching closely to see how long this disruption could last. The euphoria surrounding MoviePass's meteoric rise masked a fundamental flaw in its business model. It was losing money, and losing it fast. The $10 subscription fee was simply unsustainable, failing to cover the actual cost of the movie tickets being purchased. MoviePass was essentially paying theaters full price for each ticket redeemed by its subscribers, while only receiving a fraction of that amount in revenue. Basic economics dictated that this model could not last. Analysts and industry experts sounded the alarm, questioning the long-term viability of such a heavily subsidized service. But MoviePass remained defiant, doubling down on its growth-at-all-costs strategy. They argued that the surge in subscribers would attract lucrative deals with theaters and studios, allowing them to negotiate bulk discounts and generate alternative revenue streams. It was a gamble, a high-stakes bet on the future, and one that would ultimately prove disastrous. Section 5. Desperate measures and mounting frustration. As financial losses mounted, MoviePass resorted to increasingly desperate measures to stem the bleeding. They introduced surge pricing, charging extra fees for popular showtimes and highly anticipated releases. They limited the number of movies subscribers could see each month, moving away from the unlimited promise that had fueled their initial success. And in a move that smacked of desperation, they began tampering with user accounts, blocking access to certain films and showtimes without warning. The backlash from subscribers was swift and fierce. Social media erupted with complaints, accusing MoviePass of bait-and-switch tactics and deceptive business practices. The company that had once been hailed as a savior was now being vilified as a villain. The trust that had been built so rapidly was eroding just as quickly, replaced by a sense of betrayal and frustration. Section 6. The inevitable crash and burn. By the summer of 2018, the writing was on the wall. MoviePass was hemorrhaging money, its stock price had plummeted, and subscriber growth had stalled. The company had become a cautionary tale, a prime example of the perils of unsustainable growth and the dangers of prioritizing acquisition over retention. In September 2018, MoviePass officially shut down its service, leaving millions of subscribers in the lurch. The company filed for bankruptcy, its assets liquidated, its legacy forever tarnished. The dream of unlimited movies for $10 a month had evaporated, leaving behind a trail of broken promises and disillusioned moviegoers. The rise and fall of MoviePass was a cautionary tale, a stark reminder that even the most disruptive of ideas can be undone by flawed business models and a disregard for the basic principles of economics. Section 7. The aftermath lawsuits and lost trust. The collapse of MoviePass had far-reaching consequences, extending beyond the company itself. Investors who had poured millions into the venture were left licking their wounds, nursing substantial losses. Lawsuits were filed, alleging fraud, mismanagement, and misleading statements to investors. The Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, launched an investigation, scrutinizing the company's accounting practices and its public disclosures. The once celebrated disruptor was now embroiled in legal battles and facing accusations of wrongdoing, but perhaps the most lasting impact of the MoviePass saga was the erosion of trust it engendered. Consumers who had embraced the promise of affordable entertainment were left feeling burned, wary of similar subscription services that seemed too good to be true. The MoviePass debacle had cast a long shadow over the entertainment industry, a stark reminder of the fragility of trust and the importance of sustainable business practices. Section 8. A brief resurgence, second verse, same as the first. In a move that surprised many, MoviePass attempted a comeback in 2023. Under new ownership and with a revised business model, the service was resurrected, albeit in a more limited form. Gone were the days of unlimited movies for a flat fee. The new MoviePass offered tiered subscription plans with varying numbers of credits that could be redeemed for movie tickets. The pricing was more in line with traditional movie ticket costs, and the company emphasized its focus on sustainability and profitability. However, the relaunch was met with a mix of skepticism and indifference. The initial excitement that had surrounded MoviePass had long since dissipated, replaced by a sense of caution and a reluctance to be burned again. The company faced an uphill battle, attempting to rebuild trust and regain market share in an increasingly crowded entertainment landscape. Section 9. The Future of Cinema Subscription, a Cautionary Tale. The story of MoviePass serves as both a cautionary tale and a source of valuable lessons for the future of cinema subscription services. It highlights the importance of sustainable pricing models, the need for transparency and clear communication with subscribers, and the dangers of prioritizing growth over profitability. The allure of unlimited entertainment for a low price remains a powerful draw, but as MoviePass demonstrated, it is a promise that is difficult to deliver without compromising on quality or resorting to unsustainable practices. The future of cinema subscription likely lies in finding a balance between affordability and sustainability, offering consumers compelling value propositions without resorting to unsustainable subsidies or deceptive marketing tactics. The MoviePass saga, for all its missteps and failures, may ultimately serve as a valuable learning experience, shaping the evolution of how we consume entertainment in